God bless you, my brothers and sisters. This is Bishop J, and I greet you all in divine love. What a blessing it is for me to come to you by way of social media to speak an encouraging word in your life. Today, I want to talk to you about something that many of you may be so troubled in your mind, in your hearts, and in your spirit, trying to figure out, how am I going to get beyond where I am? Well, I'm here to tell you that there is a way out of this. One of the things the Bible says to us, he says, "Blessed is the man that endure temptation, for when he is tried, for he shall receive the crown of life." Sometimes temptation can be the very thing that causes us to miss what it is that God has for us. And anytime temptation comes, it is what I refer to as the enemy of suggestion. The enemy is always trying to suggest things to you because he's trying to get you to miss what it is that God has promised you, or perhaps what it is that God has spoken or declared. The enemy has no power, but he does have power of suggestion. And if you go back as far as at the beginning of the Bible, when God created man and when the woman was in the Garden of Eden, the snake or the serpent came to the woman and began to suggest to her what it was that God spoke against. So the enemy is always going to try to suggest things to you because, first of all, he's trying to cause you to miss that crown. The crown is just simply the favor of God upon your life. And so what I am submitting to you right now is to have you to know that anytime the enemy suggests things to you that is contrary to what God has spoken, you need to resist, because it is so imperative that you remain relevant. That means that I continue to exist. One thing that the enemy will always do is he try to take you out of your place of existing by suggesting things to you that always seems to be convenient. And one thing that God will do is put you in places sometimes because he's trying to promote you or excel you to a place of destiny and purpose. And here comes the enemy always suggesting things because his suggestion is always going to be convenient. But God's suggestion is always going to be what our flesh don't like, but what our spirit needs. And so if you want out of this, whatever you may be in, I don't know what your this is today. I don't know what your this that you are facing, but there is a way out of this. And that way out of this is to always endure. The word endure has a meaning that simply means to continue to be. So what that means for you and I, if I just learn to continue to be, in other words, whatever I was being before all of this happened, but I'm going to continue to be, because when I continue to be, that means that I continue to exist. And when I continue to exist, the enemy of suggestions have no power over me. So I don't care what people may suggest about you. People are going to say all things about you, my brothers and sisters, but listen to this. People always try to find the wrong about you simply because they can't handle what's right about you. And so I don't care what the people say against you. No weapon that is formed against you shall be able to prosper. So listen, count it all joy and know that no matter what the enemy is trying to do against you, it will not work. So there is a way out of this. And the way out of this is to remain faithful and continue to endure hardness as a good soldier. Well, all right, this is Bishop J once again saying I love you with the love of the Lord, and there is nothing you can do about it. God bless you.